Hi guys, welcome back to the Studios. Let's improve on our Recyclerview earlier video. Now we're going to be adding an on-click listener. Like you really have a list, a wonderful list, but you want to click on an item, probably to lead you to a detailed page or to give you a toast of the content or something awesome you want to do. So we're going to actually get ants dirty and let's get to our code. We have the custom adapter set up earlier with the main activity and the model. Now we're going to adjust the custom adapter where you're going to create the view order, bind data, and do some other things. So in here, I'll firstly be creating a lit init because this could be null. So it's actually going to initialize when it's available, a variable called mClickListener. What I'll call it, listener. It extends the click listener itself. The click listener. All right. So after that, oh, that's what it extends, the click listener. Or the on click listener. Okay. All right. Now let's create a function called set on click listener. In there is going to actually take the click listener object. So I'm going to call it a click listener. Click listener. We're going to actually create an interface for that. All right. Now in here, I'm going to set my mClick listener to be equals to the a click listener. All right. So let's create the interface. Called click listener so that we'll be able to call this the function on click from the main activity. So it needs to override the onClick method or function, anyhow you put it. It has a position of integer and a view. Call that a view of view. All right. So if you are actually implementing this interface, you need to override the onClick function. In the view order, you need to extend, or like I said, you need to implement the view on click listener. Right there, you need to override, first of all, the import. Now you need to override the method called onClick. So click on that. Now you have that overridden. So you need to do one more thing. You need to initialize init. Use the init keyword, the item view, to point it at a set on click listener to this particular class. Cool. Now in the on click method I was overriding, take away the to do, and you need to call the mClick listener, and you pass in the on click, which is going to take the position of the adapter and its item view. Wonderful. So you're through with the adapter. You head straight to the main activity to inflate or to override. You need to override the onClick function and probably extend from there. So in the onCreate method, you need to undo that. You call on the adapter itself. Now you're going to set on item set. I'm going to show off that speed it out. Set on item click listener. Oh, okay. Need to use set on item click listener. Right? Passing the object. Which call on the custom adapter. That points to the click listener. All right. So now inside this, you need to override the onClick method. All right. So you need a closing, just one. You just one of this. Excuse me. What's this? You're fine with this. Now set on item click listener. A custom adapter. Let's get to look at a custom adapter. Set on click listener. That's what you're gonna use. Now that all right. Try to cross that out. Now you take the to do and you could pass your toast or you could do something. You could do an intent, but we're just going to do a basic toast here. So we'll be able to pull in the item. Probably you're going to pull the date, the title, or the description. So you have the data available, exposed for you to use over there. So I'm going to just do a basic toast, which I'm going to make text. This class. Now I'm going to call the model list, which is going to be the model, because that's the data passed in, dot get, and the position. All right, with the name. So it's the name we're pulling out, which is like the title. Okay. Now we need to tell the length. How long is it going to show? Let's make it long. And don't forget to declare your show method. All right. Toast.make text context. Having issues with the context while the same toast.make text. Basically, this, the model itself. Okay. So it's maybe, I think we're having issues with the context. I think it's these dot main activity something. Okay. Okay. I will need to rectify this. All right. The main activity, just this keyword. So that's fine. So let's run this on the emulator and see what we have. I'm going to pause. We'll come back. So we have our source code built up, and you could see the list in the recycler view right showing in the emulator. So let's try to pick an item and click. When you click on cupcake, you could see the toast underneath with cupcake. So now we've been able to extract the data from the adapter with the on-click listener. So now when you click, you could have your data alongside, you could even have your description. From there, you could extend from that to add an intent to this particular listener with the push of data. You could use the different forms. You could use the serializable or the pass label, or you could also directly pick those items down to your detail page for you to display further. So that's just it. Or you could even pick an object using the pass label. So that's it for today. On the next video, we'll be talking in depth about the recycler view, how to do other funky things using the Kotlin programming language. Thank you very much. Bye bye for now.